We in there. What's up, everybody, man? This is Real Man Be Talking Podcast, and we back for our first episode of 2024.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And today was a day, man. A lot happened today. A lot has been happening, and I think it's a great time for us to come back and just have a conversation and just laugh about what we have experienced so far. What was 2023 like? So, I have to my right the one and only.
This is James.
This is Ty.
This is your boy, BJ, in the building.
So you Tyrell today.
I feel different over here on this side. That's why y'all be talking all reckless over here.
What you mean?
The lighting is different. The vibe is different. Y'all be talking reckless over here.
Look.
It's the right side.
This is TY
Right
in the
side.
building. Yeah, y'all be over here.
Yeah, he's smooth over there.
Hey, so 2023, we ended off talking about vision. And what has since 2023, what has happened in you guys' lives that has been, different? What is your mind frame? What is your mindset? What are you ready to experience in 2024? I haven't talked to you guys since a little minute, so let's talk.
Well, Happy New Year, first of all. Happy New Year to everyone. I think this is our first time. It's not our first time seeing each other, but having a episode. So Happy New Year to everybody.
It's the first time for the audience. So
Okay.
Happy New Year.
Yes, correct. Happy New Year to the audience, as I was about to say. A Happy New Year to the listeners and the followers and everybody that follow along. Yeah, it's been a great transition. That's kind of been my theme of the last couple of months, just been in the season of transition. So, transition churches, transition ministries, which was, different, but, something I knew God was telling me to do. So, he gave me the grace to do it, gave our family the grace to do it. So we feel that we're being obedient. We're in a season of transition, as in we have another seed that we're expecting.
Whoa.
Drop a
Amen.
bomb.
Whoa.
Drop a bomb like that. Yep. Drop a
We got
bomb. Another one is on the way.
Man.
Another baby on
Another
the way.
one is on the way.
How
Lord.
many years?
You cooking?
Yeah, we cooking. I'm the
like
chef.
hot sauce?
I'm talking about
I'm
y'all
the chef.
going
We
in.
We in there. We in
Bang, bang, bang.
there. Ooh.
How long you been married?
It's coming up on 4.
Whoa.
And it's about to be baby number
Wow.
3.
Baby number 3. My God. Y'all having a girl.
Hey, we had 2 boys back to back.
Y'all having a girl.
So
She finna change your life.
I don't know. How many boys you got?
I got 3 boys.
Back to back to back. Right? So
You getting a girl.
That's a blessing, man. Y'all got 3 boys. I had to fight for mine. I had two girls first.
Why
you say it like that? Had to fight.
Yeah.
You got 2 girls. Back to back. And then the boy. He was
Then
like,
the
woo,
boy.
goodness gracious. Thank God.
So you were really waiting on the boy?
Oh yeah. So I thought the first one was gonna be a boy,
Okay.
and then they,
Oh, yeah,
the
I remember
doctor,
that.
I'm like, yeah, and then she.
You
ended
got
up being a
prophesied to
girl.
you having a boy?
No, just from
No.
the sonogram.
No, I'm just saying, because most time people, take prophecy. Oh, you about to have
Oh
one.
no, I was like,
So
I
I
gotta
was
have
asking,
me a
did you
hooper.
get prophesied?
the
Okay.
sonogram said it was a boy?
It was
He thought it was a
unclear.
boy.
Yeah.
Really?
It was a little early, so I'm super excited. Like,
Oh,
yeah, that
man,
looked like a
I remember
little,
that.
You gotta
little
sue.
thing.
You gotta sue. They set the wrong expectations.
Look, I had no posted on Facebook. Everything.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
baby boy on the way.
Probably
Baby
start
boy on
buying.
the
Probably
way.
start
Oh.
buying
I had to
stuff.
go back
That boy
and
look
edit
like
the
a little
post.
girl.
That's
No.
That's
I was hurt. We
defamation.
had bags with the name.
That's defamation right
the little carry bags, all that.
Wait.
I had me a little book bag.
You
for
were
the-
you
I
were
was
you were
ready.
daddy.
Oh, he was
I'm talking
ready.
about- You were what?
Yeah.
I was
But
ready.
you said you was hurt though. Like
there. False expectations.
I mean, it was still my first one, so I'm still excited. But it was still.
When you looking
like,
for a
dang.
boy, it's different.
So then we
As
tried
a man,
again. Got another
That's
one.
your future.
mm.
He's like, man, I'm about to have a boy. Junior?
Yeah.
He's about to be a junior. You're like, shoot, I
I
got
would've
Junior on
been-
the
I would've
way.
been done. We could have been good.
Wow.
The Lord didn't see fit.
Wow.
I can't say I'm jealous of y'all, but it's like, I'm proud of y'all, man. Y'all have boys, all boys.
Yeah, I mean, we thought our first was gonna be a girl, and then that just it didn't materialize.
Why you got? You sound like you got sad.
Because it didn't materialize. So, and then we got pregnant again, and it was a boy. So it was like, I think the first one was a girl, but it just didn't go nowhere.
But congratulations, man.
Yeah.
That's a good way to start the new year.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's been
that's
great,
me.
though. Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations. This is like this big news.
That's some really big news.
Big news to me. It was big news to me.
Were you
Nah.
happy, surprised? What was the feeling?
Or was it on purpose?
It was not on purpose. I don't think I've had one child on purpose.
Listen now.
Really?
So I've heard now there's certain positions that you can make sure you have a boy. That's what I was told.
So
So
okay,
This,
I-
this taking me back to training day with when
Technically, you probably did it on
Denzel said I can make
nah,
you a boy.
because
You guys a right spot to hit it in training day. He said it in training day. Denzel.
Because after 2 girls, you go to researching like, hey, listen, we need to figure this thing out. Put the pillow, you know. All right, back to you.
I'm pretty sure both of my boys were created in different fashions.
Yeah,
So
I can't say.
I don't think
Can't say.
I don't think
There's no secret.
I don't think there was
This is
Niggas
the
don't
conversation.
say
I don't think there was any rhythm or to that madness.
I don't-
Maybe there was a higher probability. I don't know, but if I remember
I just
the
have,
times when we
I
got
just
pregnant.
have one. I just have a daughter.
Uh-huh.
Was it on purpose?
Here's the crazy thing. I told my wife, I said, listen, if you don't want to get pregnant, like, you might want to do something about it before we get married, because I am going to enjoy the pleasure of releasing. Because back when I was out there in the world, I didn't release. I didn't do that into every female that I had encounter with. It was and you do it in other ways, but I never released inside. So I told
had a
my
pull-out
wife,
couch.
yeah, I had a pull-out game. I had a crazy pull-out game. So I told my wife,
You heard that?
I heard exactly what she said. And
Pull it out, man.
so yeah. So mine was on purpose. That bell was on purpose.
Gotcha.
And ever since then it's has been on purpose.
That's good.
Yeah. So until I get a boy, I won't know that feeling that y'all have. Yeah.
So
What
that-
else for the new year for you?
That's the main stuff for me. Work stuff going good. Wifey got a different job. She's into real estate now, which is good. She's not selling. She's working at an office. So that's cool. She can see some of the behind the scenes stuff without having to sell and do anything like that. And she's doing it part time. So that's cool. Boys are doing good. Family's doing well. So I can't complain. My daughter's doing great. She's growing and having fun in school, and just went on her first cruise where her biological father, and so everything's good. It's been a good couple months. So that's me.
Nice.
What about you, man? You look like a real deal school teacher right now. Like the school teacher is on you.
I'm trying to do something with it. For me, it's just been really a journey of kind of mastering discipline right now. It's been a tough go. But the last time you saw me, I was about 220.
Mm.
Now I'm like 207.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
it's been kind of nice, bringing down some of the weight and kind of putting some stuff in order with that. It's real pretty good. I'm enjoying that a lot, and just trying to stay out of trouble.
Big facts.
I hear you.
Just trying to stay
So
out of trouble.
how has your journey been going to the gym? Like, what do you feel like when you go? Like, what has been your greatest motivation of going?
I wouldn't say so much gym as much as it is discipline my eating habits. So I think that's been the biggest thing. Really, just discipline. How and when I eat.
You staying off the Skittles?
Staying off the. I don't really be on the Skittles anyway. I think mine's is bread.
Honey buns.
Yeah, sweets.
Sweets.
Slowing down, not necessarily taking them out, but just slowing down on when I eat them and how I eat them, and that's been helpful.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been good. I do exercise, but I wouldn't say that that's been the biggest contributor. Like a consistent exercise, yeah, 15, 20 minutes workout, something simple, nothing crazy.
Consistency. Yeah.
But the consistency in doing it has been good. I kind of took a little break since Friday, so it's back. I got to start back working out tonight because I was kind of proud of myself. Like, damn, I'm down. I think the last weigh-in was 206. Yeah, I weighed in at 206 on Friday, and I was feeling real proud. And then I weighed in today at 204. But I'm just like, when you don't eat, once you put some food in your belly, you probably about 207. That's why I got the 207 number from.
I ain't never seen 207, so no matter what I eat.
But that's been the thing, man. Just kind of
So do
my
you
goal is to get around that 160 range. So
160? Ooh.
yeah.
Hey, what's crazy? I don't think I've weighed myself since the pandemic. I don't know how much I weigh.
Bro, you done got big.
That's crazy.
I'm probably scared. That's probably why. I probably don't want to. Probably don't
walk
want
past
to
the
know how
scale.
much.
But I'm ahead of my schedule. Like my goal was to get by the end of the month to 200.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's the goal. That was the goal. to
Hey,
get
I mean,
down to
that still
200.
is the goal.
Well, I'm
That
kinda
still is the goal.
I'm kind of changing it to like 190 right now.
200
drive it.
is 200. I mean, let's get to 200.
Yeah.
You said
Like
200 by the
20
end of the month. That's easy.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
If you can get to 200 by the end of this week, then you can get to literally 190 by
Yeah,
next week.
exactly.
So
exactly.
it's
so,
definitely easy for you to do because especially if that's the thing that you're working on is discipline.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And just making sure you have the right people around you to remind you, hey, you got a
Stay
goal to
on top
reach.
of it.
Yeah, you definitely. That's easy work.
Yeah.
That's light work. Like, we can
Proud
go to
of
we
you,
can go to the
man.
gym tonight.
Proud of you. That's good
I
stuff.
go to the gym with you.
Hit it up, man. Let's do it. I don't think Lori gonna go
Right.
for it. But
What
sound
about-
good. Is what you're saying.
What about you,
it
James?
sound
It
good.
sound good.
It sounds real good.
Gotta keep
sound
gotta
real
tell your
good.
mind first. For me, coming off of a good end to the year, just like in my career, I've never had to do like 4 audits in 1 month. I had to do that towards the end of last year in December.
Mm.
So that was like a huge accomplishment for me going into 2024. So that was a special moment. But now it's like there's not much to do on my job. So it's like I have all this idle time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's always been like a place of, I wouldn't call it struggle, but you just got to make sure you're disciplined during those times. So career is going good. I think I was sharing with you guys. I had a chance to show just a business plan with some business partners, a couple business owners. So that was the first time I've ever done that. And I feel like, us talking with the podcast really helped me do that. So that was a cool experience also. But what I'm seeing right now going into the new year is just like if I want to continue to be successful, like I can't waver back and forth. Like this double-mindedness that I've had like just throughout the year. So I'm really trying to nip that in the bud this year. So I have like this high that I'm on, and then like almost every year is something that I'll do to like self-sabotage myself. Like
Lose the
I'll,
momentum.
just get off track or, like I said, idle time. So I'm really trying to stay focused and see like, all right, if I really stay close to God, what does that look like? If I really continue to do well on my job and business, even in marriage, man, I just celebrated my wife's birthday this weekend and just kind of took her out, spoiled her, did some things with the family. And just even that, just staying on track with that. Like, what does that look like for this year? So I'm excited, but I'm also kind of like watching myself to make sure that I stay on track. So it's kind of like, hey, you see this upward thing going. How do we keep it up? So for the most part, everything's been good starting the new year.
That's good. I love it.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Well, my truth.
Will.
My truth is, after our last episode, all hell went loose. All hell broke loose. And that's real deal, Holyfield. And this is when I thought that, things were going well, things were about to excel, especially in my marriage. You know what I'm saying? Especially with, Unchained Expressions, everything that I got going on. I finally felt like I was in a place to where things was about to go up for me and my family. And after that last episode about vision, man, it it seems like I've lost vision in a sense. Even though I had clear sight. Um, my wife ended up leaving out, um, and just ever since we had a struggle, we had a fight, we had a moment. It's been the last tough for me, real tough to the point I want to break sometimes, but I can't because all I see is vision. Like all I see is if I get this one opportunity, things will change. And I know sometimes we always want to talk about the bad in marriage and the things that men have to go through, women have to go through. The one thing I'm learning is that if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody else. That's what I'm learning. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody else. And sometimes, and I'm looking at it from this perspective, I still wear my ring. You know what I'm saying? I'm still committed to becoming a better man every single day. I'm still committed to having a drive to provide, having a drive to take this vision that I have with all of the people that I'm connected to. Um, I have this vision, and I went in my birthday. I did something special for myself. I did a video shoot right here with my boy Sean. Shout out to my boy Sean, man. He's a great photographer, great guy, and he and I are about to do some major work together. Some major work together, and I'm super excited. So I did that for my birthday, um, and then I went into the New Year's, you know, really having this drive that I am going to win. Like no matter what, you know what I'm saying. I've talked to all you guys. All you guys know. My brother Dang knows. And one thing I can say is that no, none of you have judged me, and that's what I appreciate the most. I appreciate the fact that you guys did not judge me, and that you guys are truly and sincerely praying for me, and that is honorable. And I love you guys because it has been tough for me, and this is my safe space.
Yeah.
This is where I can come and I can talk to men, real men, my family, who don't talk to me every day, but when we get here, it does something to all of us to where we leave here want to become better men. So, in this new year, and as we start this new podcast, I want to say personally to you guys, I love y'all and thank you because I truly appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart.
Sure, man.
For
sure,
sure.
Faz.
Sure.
Absolutely, bro.
For real.
All right, enough of that. Enough of that. I had to get off
Let it
my
out,
chest, man.
Sometimes you gotta do that, man. Like, I honestly feel like we don't do that enough, and I think that that's a place that I actually want to get back to that broken place. I've
Yeah.
had seasons where I've been broken before God. Um, very rarely do I have moments where I'm broken before like other men. Like I'm okay like crying at the altar, before God, but just even, having you cry here, like that helps me because as men we need to be in that place. Like there's things that we deal with that, we have our emotions And I've struggled with that, just keeping everything inside. So just being able to have a place where you can open up, um, not only amongst us, but realizing that I need to get closer to that place with God and that secret place of, just being broken, man. And that's encouragement to me, man.
You want to know what encouraged me? I saw a video today. The reels and stuff, and it said 5 signs to know um, when a man is checked out or something like that. And it would say, one, he'll isolate himself from everybody. He'll do this. He won't say anything. He'll just get quiet. He'll bottle. It was all these different things in, and then at the end it said, but when somebody comes and asks him how they're doing, they always say, "I'm all right." And it's like, no, you're not all right. You are not all right. No, you are broken. You are hurt. You are in pain. You are in some serious trauma from mama issues, daddy issues, you know what I'm saying, sibling issues that you've never, ever, ever dealt with. And because you got that stuff so bottled up, you're gonna break if you don't really just have those moments to where you can say, I'm not all right, but I want to be.
Yeah.
How can I be? Now you bring a whole new cycle, a whole new mindset, a whole new perspective to life. And I think and I agree, we really do need more of this because it doesn't make us weak because we express this. You know what I'm saying? And I I saw another video like it's hard for men to have these conversations with their spouses, being broke before their spouses because of the simple fact it'll be weaponized against us. But one thing I've learned, if we have these conversations amongst men and we're open like this in front of our spouses in this way, they will bring a level of understanding to where it's like, oh, because we can have this conversation with one another. So, that's what I don't want y'all to think I'm taking over. Y'all can butt in whenever y'all want,
No,
man.
you right on point.
Y'all can butt in.
You right on target, man. I think that because of our role in society and our responsibility to kind of make things function, we overlook our mental health. And it's like a buzzword right now to say mental health, but they don't really mean it. They just kind of use it to kind of have it's really a control mechanism that they use to get people off their guard. But in reality, it's a true thing that we really should be cultivating in our lives because the truth that you said is if you do not know how to take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to take care of anybody else. And that's a fact. That's just reality. And I always try to explain that when I was in leadership. I would always try to let my under leaders understand that you can't serve everybody at the same time. It's impossible. You have to serve people one at a time. That's just how it works. You can't tell me that you can do something for me at 7 o'clock on this side of town, and you can do something for somebody else on the other side of town. It's impossible. At 7 o'clock, it's just not gonna work.
And then you'll beat yourself up that you didn't do both.
Of course. You're not serving yourself by doing that, and you're not serving them. You're only making the situation worse. You have to be willing and responsible enough to understand that you can only be at one of those places. Now, you can duplicate yourself. That's the business you're in. Duplication, right? You can do that. That's leverage. That's not the same thing as saying that you can individually be at two places at once. But if you can duplicate yourself, that's a totally different story. But you can't get to that point until you understand how to take care of number one.
That's good.
You got to learn how to serve yourself so that you can serve others.
That's good.
And always try to explain, like, you don't want to be self-serving in a society where you only serve yourself.
Mhm.
You want to be self-serving so that you can serve others. It's like I'm not just serving.
It seems like and I hear you because right now it just feels like we in a world where everybody wants to be for
and
self,
only self though.
and don't want to heal self, so they can be self for somebody else. It's
Yes.
just me. I pay the bills, my bills, do this, do that,
It's
and
me
it's like
for me, not me for others.
it's a weird time right
Yeah.
now because it's like what happened to the nuclear family?
They have to break that up.
Like
You
we're
can't
literally
create a
fighting.
control mechanism if people can depend on themselves.
We got into that a few episodes when we were talking about what's the difference of being selfish versus
Self-centered.
self-centered, or just taking care of yourself first. So filling yourself first before you can
See the way
strengthen
that
others.
the way that you always have to remember that language is the battle that we're always in, especially in the world. It's all about language. So much so that when they try to take over the language, they redefine things. So they'll take something like the rainbow and make it totally different than what it was designed for and take it over. And people will forget what the rainbow was really designed for.
Mm.
And they've taken it completely out of context. So now we believe that that's for the world and not for God. So much that we don't even mess with it. We leave it alone. We used to have a rainbow church back in the day. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Still there.
Huh? It is. The Rainbow Church right in
Bruton.
Bruton Boulevard
Mm-hmm.
as a sign for God. It's completely lost to the world now. It has. And that's what happens. Language becomes a battle, and they're doing that every single day with all of the words that we can think of. They try to redefine those words so that they can take it over, and you can forget really the blessing that's in it, because there's a blessing in the rainbow.
Yeah.
I like that word you said of redefine. Like, I hear it from you, BJ, if like you're going through this transition, you have a new seed coming, you're doing, the weight loss journey and staying disciplined. I'm working on, hey, how do I draw closer to God so I can be who He's truly called me to be? You're in a place where you're focused on your vision. It's like we're redefining ourselves individually this year, and I think that's always important.
Yeah.
Like, as
That's
men,
good.
like, we have to redefine ourselves, and it's okay. Like usually, beginning of the year, everyone wants to do like the resolutions and things like that. But it sounds like we're all, in a sense, taking ownership of ourselves, like us as men, and working on redefining who we are. And I think that's important.
I think when you've been told that you're not something for so long, you start to ask yourself, well, who am I?
Yeah.
now you have the opportunity to paint a portrait of who you want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we get so caught up in waiting on God, and God is like, I'm waiting on you. I've already given you the instructions. I have already given you everything that you need. I already told you who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're fearfully and wonderfully made. You're the head and not the tail. You're above and not beneath. Like I already told you. Is whether or not do you believe it. And I think that we are all believing in ourselves again. Because now it gives us an opportunity to manifest our true selves. And I can't wait to see what we all turn out to be like when it comes down to the end of 2024. Because that's going to be amazing. Like where do y'all see yourselves in the next 6 months?
I know I'm
That's a
finna
good
be,
question.
I'm finna be getting swole this year. Like, for real.
You
I'm
finna hit the
doing-
gym?
Doing push-ups. Like I'm trying to
Let's
build my chest up.
Let's get it.
Like seriously, like redefining my body is something. Like when I played college ball, like I was a little bit bigger. I was cut up. I remember when I met
I've
my wife.
never met that side.
Yeah, like she was like, you need to, be a little bit more muscular. I'm like, hey, it'll come when it comes. But now I'm like, no, I'm finna make it happen.
Yeah, you got to make it happen.
Like, let me do some
So
push-ups.
you better
do my
ask
little
about me,
triceps.
man. that I
Right,
missed.
man. I was that dude, man. Like I still got it now. We need to play basketball too. Like that's another thing. I need to get back on the court.
Better start
Bring
stretching.
out that other side of me, man.
You better start stretching.
Always.
That
always.
competitive side.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, gotta have the competitive.
So you say in 6 months you see yourself getting back
I'm gonna
in
be
in shape.
What weight you said? 190. I ain't gonna be 190 in 6 months, but I'm gonna have a little more definition.
It's 160.
So where you at now? If you don't
Wait,
mind
hold
me?
on, 160. Who said?
160. That's the goal.
You don't
That's
wanna
the
be
target.
You don't want
I
to be
want
170.
Tyrell.
For me.
Tyrell, you do not
You
want to be
said
160.
200 to 190. What are you talking about?
I
160.
said this month I
You
want to
gonna
be
be
at
190.
200.
Hey, you do
I said I
not.
might have to change
You
the
do
goal
not
down
want to
to
be at
190.
160, bro. You do
So
not
where you
want to
get
be at no
160 from?
160.
Your head
One
too
six-
big to be
Yeah,
160.
yeah. Like,
160,
hey, dang, do he want to be at
160
160?
160 is light.
160 is a target
This
weight.
a fitness
That's
guy.
light. Yeah, that's light.
160 is a target weight.
I'm trying to be
Nah, it's
like
not a good
before the
time.
end of the year.
160? That's crazy.
160
I,
is a
I,
target weight.
180 with some lean,
When I'm
maybe.
at-
Yeah, that's where I want to
180.
be.
There
180,
you go.
185.
that's
before the
Listen,
I
end of
want
the
to
year.
be 185
185,
defined.
See, I'm trying to
No,
gain.
no,
I'm trying to
I
get
want to be
to-
at straight 200 and just
250.
I'm
When
at
I'm at
like
L'Oreal, I was 140.
I'm probably 220ish right now.
I ain't gonna be. I'm Tyrell.
When
I
I'm
hear
at
you.
L'Oreal, I was 140.
Tyrell, I hear you. That was
I was 140.
Tyrell. That was like
140 pounds.
that was like years ago, bro.
know.
And that was like little
I
boy
know.
body. You
That
tryna-
was like-
man body.
that was
now. we
like-
trying to have man body now. You know what
I
I'm
ain't,
saying?
I ain't talking about.
Man,
I'm
man.
not talking
You
about
about to you gonna look
one-
like
man
you.
up.
Hey, I
Skinny.
ain't trying to be funny, but you gonna
I'm
look
talking
like
about 160 cut.
nah. Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay,
have you
you'll
seen-
see how you look once you get to 180, and then you'll probably say, you know what,
Nah,
I like what I'm
they
looking
gonna
at.
know what it
You
is.
You tone up 180,
I think
you
180
gonna like you
is
gonna
great.
like where you're gonna be at.
160, you looking like 50 Cent right now with all his pictures he posting, because he looking like very not even nowhere. Everybody like, bro, I see what you're trying to do, but you lost too much weight.
50 Cent.
Yeah, go look.
It's
He look skinny
it
as
really-
heck.
it
It's
really just
weird.
Depends on how you lose the weight. So
Ah,
I'm not losing my weight cardio. I'm not hitting heavy cardio. I'm just doing light weights. So I'm losing weight, but I'm getting cut at the same time.
Actually,
I'm not.
Is
running
that good?
down,
Is
running,
that good,
running,
Dave?
running.
I heard cardio. You don't even have to do cardio unless
That's
you're
good, Dave?
training to run.
Yeah.
You need both. You need both.
okay.
It's good. Like basketball is perfect. You
Yeah, that's how I
run,
do some
you lift.
basketball. I do basketball and I do lightweight.
Hey, whenever y'all want to get back on the court, I'm ready.
Yeah, let me warm up. I still got it.
Why you gotta warm up? Let's just go.
Man,
You do.
I'm gonna be a little awkward, like
Are we gonna
like
be in the
Bronny
gym
when he
or are
hit
we
his
gonna be
head
outside?
on the thing.
Nah, be outside. Get that fresh
Nah,
air.
yeah, we
Get that
need to
fresh
stretch.
air in your lungs.
we need to stretch. 'Cause
You know
that concrete ain't no joke on
You
your,
know
on
when
your
you're running
knees.
down the what do you call that? The tunnel.
Yeah,
He was trying to jump up and hit
Who?
the thing. Bronny, LeBron James' son.
and he hit his head on the top.
He jumped too high.
He hit his head
And
on
he
the
hit
top.
his head on
Hey,
the
that's
billboard.
That's
Oh
ops.
wow, that's
God.
crazy.
That was a little
That's
awkward,
ops.
man. I ain't trying to be awkward.
That's
That's
crazy.
ops.
Where you trying to be at, Tyrell, in 6 months? I ain't off the question. You said that was a great
One-
question. I gave you
170.
plenty of time. We stayed on this wait for a little minute to get you to think.
160.
160 in 6
go.
months. Okay.
Let's
Oh,
go.
we talking about weight?
No, we just talking.
I don't know what-
Talking about whatever.
No, we
Oh,
just
I
talking
don't
about
know where
whatever,
I'm at
like-
right now as far as weight. Just again, just better.
Are
That's-
y'all due in 6 months?
No, that's a
Probably be
great
about
question.
we
Close.
about 3. So yeah,
Wait, y'all 3 months in? I thought you said 2.
I guess we're about 3 now. Yeah.
So this is
Oh, wow.
June or July. I don't know yet. Okay.
About
okay.
about endish of June.
There we go. Summer baby.
So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Sound
because
like he got July 4th, baby.
Bears May.
There we go.
No,
Give us
he's,
a reason.
He's supposed to
give
be.
us
Yeah, he's
give us
supposed to be.
another reason to go celebrate.
He's supposed to be before my second son, which is July 8th. So he's supposed to, he or she. I'm saying he. The baby is supposed to be sometime before then. So
That would
End
be
of
crazy
June.
if,
Special.
if your baby was born on 4th of July. That would be wonderful.
yeah, I guess.
Now
Cool
we
birthday.
have a reason to fire fireworks.
It's a cool birthday.
Yeah, that'll be a cool coincidence.
that'd be fun.
But yeah, just better in all areas. That's spiritually, I want to be better. I want to be closer to God. I want to be a better husband. I want to be a better father. I want to be better at work. I want to be better in my finances and budgeting, and obviously, bring in more than I brought in the year before. I want to be a better example to my family and my peers, and I want to be better health wise, eat better, have better habits. Um, talking about weight, I do want to put on some uh, muscle mass,
Nice.
add a good 20 pounds of just muscle. Um, so,
I just
yeah.
want to know. Everybody keep talking about this weight stuff. Here's the thing: if we're gonna do it, let's just do it.
All right, we got a challenge.
I'm with you.
We doing
I'm
it.
with
No,
you.
I'm saying
Real man challenge.
We doing it.
like let's 6 months because I really I have a goal myself. That's what I'm saying. My goal is literally 180 straight cut, cut. Everybody say they want to get cut. They want to get it. What we gonna do about it? Cause we can talk about it.
Yeah. I
So what day? What days
Yeah,
y'all got
that's-
available?
we
That's
we
the
definitely
thing.
need to do that. I don't want us to not do that because it takes a community to do that. But when we talk about weight too, like I know for me, like I want to get like the spiritual like heavy weight off of me, like how you said,
yeah, that's
dealing with
good.
that. Like I don't want to carry like baggage, like I don't want to. I want to get rid of that as well, like that
Yeah.
kind of weight. Like
Yeah.
truly feel what it means to be free. Like that kind of weight, I want to have lifted off of me this
I
year.
love it.
I'm
That's where
feeling
I'm
this
I love it.
buzzword based on our conversation that keeps popping up,
What keep popping up?
and I'm feeling this buzzword popping up, and it's discipline. Because everything that we're all saying is we're talking about discipline right now, and I feel like that's what we need to make sure that we really drive our focus in on. Disciplining our behaviors, disciplining our stomachs, disciplining our mindset, disciplining our disappointments, discipline
Communication,
our communication, everything,
time,
all of that,
Time management.
all of that.
all of that.
Yeah,
Man,
That's-
I'm this phrase, when you say that, it makes me think of this other phrase. Be disciplined to dominate.
Ooh,
That's good.
That's how I'm feeling. Like,
I'm loving it.
talking about spiritually, like, yeah, I want to have dominion and dominate spiritually, and then
Discipline.
with
Ooh.
prayer, but
put
you
that,
gotta
put that
you
in
gotta
the group
be
chat.
Put that in the notes.
gotta be disciplined in prayer if you want to have
Discipline.
dominion in
Yep.
prayer, right? If you want to be, got to be disciplined. We talking about the practical things, eating, diet, all that stuff, but spiritual things come first, or at least it should come first. So, yeah, be disciplined in the word if you want to have, dominion with God and the word. When your things you say come to pass, right? We just can't talk. To your point, just can't
Yeah.
talk about it and just
Let's
hope
do
it
it.
just come out the thin air.
Yeah.
If I just talk it so much, it's just gonna happen. If I speak the right things, it's just gonna happen. No, where's your discipline? So I love that. I love that you brought up discipline because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, dominion, dominate. I've been hearing that, and that's been resonating with me. But not just dominate, just from a worldly standpoint, like rah rah. I just want to be the man that just
No.
boss everything. But no, I want to have real power over these things. I want to have real authority when I walk, real authority spiritually, real authority in my marriage, real authority in my family, real all these things. But it will come from discipline. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I'm
love that.
feeling for whatever reason that's just like going throughout the conversation that everybody's having. In my mind, discipline is the key. Discipline is the way forward for us to get everything that we're looking for. And to your point, BJ and James, we definitely have to make sure that we get our relationship with Christ on point. We have to have that connection. I think we have to move further and further and further away from the physical world and closer and closer and closer into the world that we should be in, which is that spiritual world that really will allow us to enjoy the success that we're going to get we're gonna get we're gonna get results from having discipline naturally, but we want that spiritual connection to really give us the drive to move forward and move our families forward and move our lives into a better place.
I like that. I like that because it's like even when things are going good, when things are going bad, like you still need discipline to maintain all of it.
You need it.
Like
Yeah.
when life really hits, like that's gonna show like are you disciplined in these areas
Because that's
to make it through.
that what you brought up earlier. That's the missing piece. You said self-sabotage. It's very difficult to self-sabotage when you discipline yourself,
Mm-hmm.
because you get to that point where you're about to do the self-sabotage and you say, nah, I don't need to do that.
And it's gonna be so many times you tell yourself, I ain't got to do that.
Man, I don't need to do that.
And when you do what you say you're not gonna do, you feel bad that you
Oh
even
man,
did
you
it.
feel so stupid.
I'm talking about you feel completely dumb and stupid because you like, I just told myself not to do it and I did it anyway.
Yeah.
So that, and then sometimes it feel like that one bad decision that you knew, it's been like that be the thing that hovers over you for
Yeah.
days and weeks. Like, oh, I actually
And that's
never
like
did it.
kind of a good thing.
It
It
is.
sucks at the same time because
That's a horrible feeling for them
it
couple of
really
weeks,
is.
boy.
Because you like you don't need to
You know
make
you-
that decision. You make the decision anyway, but you realize it's a mistake, which is wonderful because you don't want somebody else to tell you that you're making a mistake. You want to be the person that corrects yourself. You don't want to get pulled over to say, I need to stop speeding. You want to go, let me slow down. Because once you learn how to correct yourself more and more, the better off you will be for yourself in the future. You can learn how to, I call it transfer learning. So everything that you learn in this area, you can transfer it to another area, and you can start working on the discipline to make that better for yourself. You're like, nah, I don't need to eat that this late. It's 12 o'clock. Let me go get in bed. Probably just drink some water right now.
Yeah.
That food look good though. I ain't gonna eat it.
Avoid it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Listen, today was a great episode, a fresh start.
Fresh.
Hey, I do have an idea for us though, and
What's up?
I think this will be great for us. I think we should do a lot of reaction videos.
Okay.
Like we literally just have a video that's sent. We watch a video live and we just react to it and give fresh perspectives and go forth. Like, I think that would be very intriguing.
I think it will be too. I think so. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
We just whatever video, we don't know what the video is, or
I got
we'll
an
just
idea too.
huh?
I said I got an idea too. Though.
What?
We need to do some more laughing. We need to get some more.
I think the reaction video will help. I think
Yeah.
us doing reaction videos will help us take this.
So we ain't gonna know
Conversation
the.
better.
So where the video gonna come from?
I think we should have our wives or have somebody send it to Dane so Dane can have it queued up and we'll just watch it the day of.
Long as my wife don't send no video of a man like cleaning up all the time.
Hey,
She's sending subliminal
hey,
messages.
you gotta react.
They always
gotta react.
When you get home from the podcast, now you gotta fold them.
James
Yeah.
James gonna be on the episode. No.
They
Cut it off.
always have them subliminal message
Hey,
videos.
look, they
Yeah,
got
women
to
be
you.
knowing what videos to send.
They
now.
really
They
do.
be- when they want to
Look.
send a message, they'll say,
Hey,
let this video
we're gonna
do
end it
the
like this. I'm
talking.
gonna tell y'all the story. Y'all ready for this?
Here we go.
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all the story. So, BJ comes to pick me up. That's the reason why we was a little bit late today. So when BJ comes to pick me up, I get in the car. All right,
Oh Lord.
I get in the car, in the passenger seat, and I fall all the way back. I get in the car. I say, "What up, man?" God damn, what the heck wrong with this seat?
All right.
I ain't sat so far back in that long. I'm like, what the? I just got stuck in the seat.
Yeah.
And then BJ old dumb behind gonna talk about, you know what? I thought the same thing.
Why is the
Hell,
feedback so far?
I thought the same thing when I got up. I was like, yo. Then this idiot proceeds to say, I had to took pictures and everything, you know. Just
That's evidence right there.
I told, hey,
I was tripping.
hey, I'm talking about I was rolling because that was like the funniest scenario that you could not have made that moment up because I was like, I know this nigga probably thought like his wife was so
Well, I don't lean back that far.
I was sitting back that far. I thought, bro, that seat was
Like, when's the last time was that what was I sitting?
What was I doing?
But I don't never sit in the passenger seat, so that couldn't have been.
What in the world?
Then I'm trying to catch. When's the last time I drove the car? Well, I ain't had the car in a minute. It wasn't me.
Too many scenarios.
Then I remember my wife had a mattress that she brought home for the kids today, so she had to put it. So I said,
But BJ didn't tell me that at first.
All that was in his head.
All right, I'll let it.
Hey, I'm talking about.
I digress.
Yeah, he didn't. Jump
Hey,
to
I
conclusion.
stayed. I ain't even move it. I just stayed just like that the
love it.
whole ride.
Leave it just like
I
ain't
said I ain't want to mess with it. He
don't
talking
want
about
no
why you
parts
ain't
of this.
moving. I say, man, I don't got so goddamn comfortable. I'm just gonna
I don't know
chill.
if this is evidence or not. I'm just sitting there right now.
I'm just, ain't gonna touch nothing.
Just take some
But yeah,
pictures.
man, it was a great episode, man. I think the most important thing that we learned from this episode and the start of coming back out is discipline. Discipline with our time, discipline with our money, discipline with our homes, just discipline all the way around. So if you are watching this and you are like, you know what, I need to get more discipline, man, type discipline in the comments. And we're gonna feedback with you. We're gonna tap back in with you because you want to know what? This is a great year for all of us to really start off and just do some great things and be disciplined in it.
And let's hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
Right. So every
Yeah, from
couple episodes we'll do a check in. How you doing? How disciplined are you spiritually, marriage, emotionally, mentally,
Here we go.
etc.
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10. Just how
Scale of 1 to 10, real
how-
quick.
how
Scale
well
of
you
1 to 10.
doing?
Where you at? Where you at? So man, we appreciate you guys joining this episode. And man, damn, what we say when we leave? It's been a while since I said it.
Woo! This is Real Men Be Talking, where every man has a story.
And this is
is
ours.
This is ours.
Peace.
A little rusty.
Rusty.